Alrighty, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Largo podcast. It's the 2026 edition. It's Finley, should we call it season 2, or are we just going to run with another episode?
No, we're just going to run up the numbers, start a bit of an empire. I think it'd be interesting to see. Hopefully we can continue doing this long term and see how many episodes we can get through before we both perish.
Yes. The good thing is, are you referring to perish as in sunburn like we usually are? Zoidberger is what we kind of reference a bit.
If I was referring to that, we'd have finished already, because you're generally sunburnt when we come in, when we actually no longer exist on the planet. Hopefully we can go for that long.
Well, I was going to try and segue it in there. You kind of gave me a little bit of something to work with. You'll be able to see the sunburn much clearer because if you're on YouTube, you are watching through the eyes of two very expensive cameras that we have just splurged out and purchased. And we got 2 of the puppies. So if you're looking at Finley right now, that's one of them. If you're looking at me, then that's the other. Pretty excited. 2
things there. One, not that expensive as far as cameras go, but for us, expensive.
For a business where the P&L is just a red line going down, it's expensive.
We're operating at a net loss.
Oh, yeah.
Big time.
Negative gearing.
Yeah.
Tax time.
Yeah. Second, though, on that, you can feel free to, we've been hidden behind the guise of a foggy iPhone camera for about the last year. You can see us now, warts and all. We can't hide any longer. So if you need to tune out, you feel a need, please don't, but we understand if you do.
Yeah, imagine someone's probably looking at this for the first time. Oh, well, I'm out.
Yeah.
Didn't know they look like that.
Yeah. So I actually had to think about how I look today, because usually I just rock up, kind of chuck a hat on, sit here in my chair. It doesn't matter what's going on. You might have zinc on my face. Don't really care. Today, a little trim on the top lip. Just made sure I was all looking ready to go.
Not doing the Jackson Baker.
No, mate. What I trimmed today was 26 years of facial hair growth. So I don't think I'm capable of achieving that.
No, we are not the chosen ones of the Jackson Baker moustache.
No. But New Year, 2026.
I'm fucking keen.
Yeah.
I'm just putting it out there. I did some reflection through the little break, and this year is the year of the fucking Largo podcast.
It is.
It's going to go berserk.
Yeah.
And I reckon we... big thank you to our following already, which we alluded to last episode. It's not massive, but fuck, it's been fun, and it's good to have crew that constantly hit us up and say their little 2 bob. That's probably the best part, is building crew that give you those little bites of, hey, look, that was sick, or hey, look, that was shit. For example, I'm dubbed the Chubba Chub man now, so I'll take it.
Yeah.
But yeah, big thank you to everyone who is tuning in for the first time, maybe in 2026, maybe over the break they found us.
Yes.
So if that's you, then welcome aboard, and I apologise now. And if you are someone who's been listening since To Hells with Bells, was that our first one?
To Hell with Bells was the name of the first episode.
Again, I apologise to those people, but big thank you for sticking around.
Yeah.
Pretty keen to see what 2026 unfolds. We've got some big plans.
Yeah. And if you are just tuning in for the first time, Finley, Zach,
correct.
That's pretty much all you need to know about us.
That's it.
The rest we'll talk.
Last year I was 26. Now I'm 27. That's all what you've missed.
You'll be 28 this year, though.
I'll be 28 this year. Yeah. I don't think that made sense, but...
I'm 26 now. So I'm a bit younger than Zach. Hopefully we know enough about surfing to keep you interested. And I think we do. So
I think we do.
Yeah.
I think we do. And pardon me. I think we're going to bring a fresh perspective this year. And I've got a milestone that I want to tick off. Last year, I don't think we said it obviously at the start of our first episodes, but we have in our notes section of our phone that we wanted 1,000 followers from when we said that, which would have been like March, to finish last year on 1,000 followers.
Well, just a year, which we're not even there yet. I think the 15th of January was our first episode. So we're kind of like, next episode will be a year or not even. But yeah, that was kind of the goal.
Any hoozle,
we're at 7.5-ish. A bit under. 7.3, 7.4, somewhere along those lines. So expectations were much lower than what we actually were able to achieve. Which
overachieved.
We overachieved. So it sounds like you've got some pretty
I'm going to overpromise, underdeliver here. I want 25K by the end of the year.
Holy shit.
Yeah, let's just do it.
Yeah.
If you aim, you know what they say? Aim for the stars, you'll land on the moon.
I reckon we can get there if two things. One, like, because we need some kind of routine in terms of posting.
Mm-hmm. You've been pretty good.
I've been pretty good, but we both need to be pretty good. Like, as in, we need to be posting, like, I reckon multiple times a week.
Is that a subtle hint that I need to pull my finger out of my
just
arsehole?
like I can't do 25K on my own, dude. We need all hands on deck. We need Zach posting, I don't know, shirtless photos. More clips of you surfing, if possible, please. And just general, I don't know, just be funny. Just be yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, another way that we can get there, which I truly believe is we need our listeners' help, because so many times you actually come to us with good shit. Like, we are two dipshits. What did that guy call us? Yeah, two dipshits.
We've been called many things, probably.
I think we were called two dipshits, which we are. Happily take that title. But really want to lean on you guys. I guess this is a cool thing with scaling up a podcast at a small size, is you guys get to be a part of the journey and you can help us get there. And, you know, we can be your subtle mules on what you guys want to see and what you want us to do. We'll do many things. not crazy, but
Sounds like you're willing to do some things.
It's 2026. It's the year of the Largo effect.
Zach will do anything this year.
I won't chop me noodle off, but I'll do some pretty funky stuff. But yeah, what I'm trying to say, Finley, is please let us know what you guys want to see, what you want us to do, content-wise. If you want us to do challenges and things. Looks like everyone kind of enjoyed our punishment video that young Scrap and Keens had to do. So let us know in the comments or DM us. We've got some pretty big plans. We've got new segments coming, which I don't even think I've told you that. So hot off the press.
That's sweet. Can't wait to
We
hear 'em.
can't do it without you guys. So thank you and tune in.
Yeah. That's the other thing, full disclosure here as well. I don't think I've caught up with you outside the podcast for like much of last year.
No.
Like we had a toolbox meeting early on where we planned some things. I can't remember doing that much more. Well, we did another day where we designed merch. We badly drew logos on T-shirts and then ended up just doing it.
It looked like something that you'd pull out of your son or daughter's fucking kindergarten.
Just me and Zach sat there with like pretty old crayons.
Hey, but look at it. I'm wearing it now, and our camera hat sold out.
Yeah.
Not many shirts left. So, hey, the crayon drawings turned out okay.
Yeah, no, it did all right. More coming. Not soon. Or soon? I don't know.
Maybe.
Soonish. Like, just stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
But yeah, big thank you to everyone. That's a roundabout way of saying it. I just want to jump into something. I don't know what you've got on your list there, but speaking of DMs, we got the best DM yesterday, day before. You have done some artwork.
Okay.
Would you call it artwork?
No, so 2026, we've moved into the new year. Many things have changed. Many things have stayed the same, though. Zach still wearing long pants in 30-degree heat.
31 degrees.
31-degree heat. Myself still doing shit sprays on surfboards. Now, what you're going to go into here is me posting on the story of our Instagram page a really, really bad surfboard spray.
Sorry, carry on.
What you didn't know, though, was that today I actually did, because I have 4 surfboards. 2 I'm actually pretty proud of. The one I did the other day was no good. I did it my 4th one today. I've been sitting it there. I've had so much time to plan for it. There's a reason it didn't make it onto the Instagram story today. I was fuming. So really hot day. Decided I'd go out and spray it. It resembled, I think my girlfriend took a photo of it. I might put it in. I don't know. It might be a bit of a sting to the ego, but it resembled, if you can imagine, like a moldy paddle pop, like rainbow flavored ice cream.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Stop. Immediately.
I have to spray it now, though.
No, just stop.
No, because I sat there with terps and took it off.
Oh, my God. It's like wanking with sandpaper.
It's all stained, the board. So I have to actually go and spray it again, and I'm dreading it.
And now it's got 4 kilos of paint on it.
No, the paint's been removed.
So the top layer of the glass has been removed.
My board, I'm half expecting to go home after this and see my board a melted mess on my bed. So,
okay, official 2026, you're banned.
Well, I've got to do one more.
No, just leave it.
It's honestly like blotchy pink all over it because where I took the paint off, it looks really bad.
Back to the DM story.
DM story though, that's the where we got into this. Continue. So
hey, I do applaud you for putting up your creative masterpiece, I'll call it. There was one person who I just laughed so much, and I'll have to find out who it was. Anyway, his words were heinous.
Yeah.
Now, if anyone doesn't know what heinous is, go watch Law and Order. It's in their first title, like credits. It's like about heinous crimes.
Yeah.
Heinous, if you're not sure, means shockingly evil, cruel, or morally repugnant.
Repugnant, maybe?
Repugnant. No, I don't know what that word is. Cut that out.
No, we'll leave it in.
Anyway, shockingly evil.
Yeah.
Such a strong word, heinous.
Can I say as well? So, I put the post up and I was like, because what it started as, I just went, this is really bad. Like, this is really bad.
Don't start then.
No, but when I'd paint the first story and I was like, tape's coming off, I need a miracle. Mm-hmm. Pulled the tape off and I was like, it's okay. Anyway, put it up because I was like, I've promised to reveal. And I was like, it's kind of like, it's bad, but it's not that bad. I've seen worse. That was the first, heinous. That was the first thing I saw. I just went, oh. I was like, okay, it's bad.
There's no better descriptive word than heinous.
Yeah.
You're going to have to bring it up in the DMs now because we've got to thank him. I want to name him personally I saw the word, just went, oh my God, that's so spot on.
Can I say it's nice as well, just to throw it out there, I can go on my phone. Not that I will be going on my phone during the podcast, but I can go on my phone if needed because I'm not using it to record anymore. Mm-hmm. And I actually will have space on my iPhone now, which will be good. I won't have to delete things every time. Heinous came from...
Got a few people hitting up the page on that.
Duke Robbo.
I've got it in my notes. Oh my fucking God. Sorry, Dukey boy.
Yeah.
Duke, please continue to tell us how you're feeling in regards to Finley sprays.
Chris Cote just wrote sorry, which also hurt.
Yeah.
And then Natty Johnson just laughed at it. Yep. So it was like...
Hey, I love that you were vulnerable and put it up there for anyone to comment on.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, thank you. And speaking of thank yous, big thank you that we have to
We got mention. Some presents.
We got some presents.
Some Christmas presents.
Now...
In the break.
It came a little... I think it only came just like 2 days ago.
Okay, so late Christmas presents. But
I'm going to move the mic. You continue to tell us who it's by and I will do the unveiling.
Yeah, well, they're late, but they're Christmas presents nonetheless. You're going to go for that one first. So, big thank you to the lads, which I'm assuming that is what this is. Swellian crew.
It is the Swellian Plonk.
Vaughnie and Jed. Legends, they've sent us through their finest drop. Zach, do you want to...
I'm going to try and do this without fucking this up completely.
Drop 2 bottles of wine on your laptop.
Look at that shit, ladies and gentlemen. Now, that is the Aussie spirit for podcasters. Like, we are seen as the competition, but those two lads are like, nah, these guys are fucking doing something cool.
Yeah.
I've spoken to Warner about it. He's all for us. To send us out some wine. Shiraz, I think it is.
Not 1, but 2.
Two bottles of the Hamad Plonk, the Semi-Leon Chardonnay, Semi-Leon Chardonnay, and then we've got the Grenache Shiraz.
Okay.
I know where these are going for a little bit, Finley. They're going to go up behind us on the Largo wall. Big thank you to Vaughn and Jed for sending that out. Good on you, boys.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to fit. While you're doing that, second one, which we clearly planned this pretty well. I'm going to have to go out of frame now. You might have to keep talking.
Yeah, second one is actually from, as I unbox that without dropping that, if you're on Spotify and you're in the car going to work or something, you're probably just like, what the fuck are they doing? Beautiful product placement there. Second one is our package from the US of A. These are headphones that can be worn in the water. Now, I think you pre-download music onto them. So obviously
we
you're
need
not...
a Stanley knife.
Okay, we'll just show the box then. That'll do.
No, I'll pull them out.
So these are headphones that you pre-download music, kind of like your Garmin watch. Like my watch, you put music onto it, so you obviously don't need a phone. You're not going to paddle out in the lineup with your phone. And pretty keen to see what these puppies look like. Hopefully they don't look like something from Back to the Future or some Spy Kids goggles.
Rogue Wave, shout out. He's written us a nice note, which we will read later because...
Oh, it's even handwritten. Fucking good bloke.
What a legend.
Good bloke.
I think Benny Cooper? Ben Cooper. Thank you, mate. Let's have a look at these things. This is a proper unboxing.
And guys, the plan is here, we're going to do a full YouTube video on these puppies. We're going to give them a test.
First impression, nailed the packaging.
Can I have a look?
No, there you go.
Okay, so they are Rogue Wave, designed for surfers by surfers. No phone necessary for use. Ultralight performance, premium sound, digital display, 8 hours of charge, and hood compatible. Probably not too applicable for most of the Australian coast, the old hood, but maybe Vico and South Oz.
Yep.
These things look pretty sick. They've got something that connects to your back of your wetsuit by the looks of it. So if you get absolutely fucking flogged, you don't lose them. Bone conduction headphones. Whoa. Holy fuck, you're going to be able to hear your thoughts in these things. 32 gigabytes plus Bluetooth. And just a little cherry on top, 1 pound of trash cleaned from the ocean upon purchase.
There you go.
There you go. You're harder and yakka, and it's going towards something good, and it's a product. So like I said, we're going to have a full YouTube play on these ones where we're going to review some products.
If they're as good as the packaging looks, it could be on a winner here. That's pretty impressive setup.
Do you know what I feel like is going to happen?
What?
I'm going to act like potentially a blind guy. So do you know how there's like he's blind, give him some space? I'm going to put those in, act like I'm pretty well deaf and just scream, sorry mate, didn't see ya. And just start burning crew like I'm blind, but just saying I can't hear you.
But you're listening to a good song while you're doing it, so it's all good.
Just Metallica, Enter Sandman, just paddling out the point, just going, fuck everybody.
Imagine how angry you get.
Up into,
imagine how angry you get.
I'm going to be like a kettle.
Yeah.
Straight up.
You're having a bad surf and then some Metallica song comes on and it's just people are getting punched.
Yep. Hopefully none of them know Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in return because I'd last about 3 seconds.
That's exciting.
But yeah, that'll be coming to your screen soonish.
Yeah. I like getting presents.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks for reaching out.
Yeah.
Just said he liked what we were doing and thought, want you guys to test this out. So we will for shizzle manizzle test those out for you.
Our post box is always open.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I feel bad though. Like we should be getting Jed and Vorno something, but we're deep in the void
We're the bottom feeders. We can't give them anything of value that they would at this point. Hopefully soon.
You know what?
What?
We'll give them that video of me shirtless playing the trumpet, but I'll take my duds off.
Sure. Okay.
That's of value.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. You can only imagine what that looks like. Pretty nasty. Anyway.
Just you're playing the trumpet in your hands, right?
Not the skin. not the skin trumpet. No. The skin trumpet will be covered.
Right. Beautiful.
Rest assured.
Yeah.
What do we got for this ep, Finley? What are we yarning about in the new year?
Mate, this is a dribble off. But first episode back, we do have a competition coming up, which is beautiful, and so excited to get into these things this year because it's probably the biggest year of WSL competition in terms of people that are going to be in the events, all that sort of stuff, venues, the new world title setup, beautiful, love it all. It's just going to take a little bit to get there, but when we've kind of gone through the hardest part because World Juniors coming up next week. Then we got the Challenger Series at Pipe, Challenger Series at Newcastle, and before you know it, we'll be rolling in at Bells for the circus to kick off. So, bit of a dribble off. You've taken some notes. We'll leave the Philippines bit to last. Got a bit of a breakdown on that.
That's the first immediate event coming up.
Yeah.
Isn't it fucking wild that 2 Indo groms find their way sitting smacking cigars with Dana White.
Yeah.
And you would have to assume a couple honeys walking around on like, looks like a 100-meter yacht. It's like 15 stories. Would have to be, I heard a number that it was $300 million boat. How the fuck does 2 Indo groms find their way onto that? Bronson and Varun Tenjun, as well as some cameos from Jet as well.
Turns out if you surf really good, people want to hang out with you.
Yeah, so they spent New Year's Eve, and I think they could still well be on it. I wouldn't get off either. Even when it pulls up to port, be like, I'm pretty good. Yeah, so Bronson, Matey, Varun, Tenjun, and Rizza, obviously seen partying, living it up with the glamorous Dana White and crew in Fiji.
If you're like Bronson or Rizal, like you just go to his son and just be like, hey, look, mate, like I'm pretty good at surfing. Like, just give me, I don't know, like 1% of your dad's salary. You know, like not even that much.
1%'s enough.
Even 0.5 or even 0.1 for that matter. I'll coach you all year. We can hang out. We can be best buds, and we'll just go surfing.
Yeah. So I reached out to Bronson and said, how can I find myself massaging Dana White's feet? Apparently he's got someone for that. So I went a bit more sexual, and he's got someone for that too. So I'm not going to get a gig there. But yeah, the story goes, Dana White's son loves surfing. Big surf fan. And he's obviously American, friends with Jet.
Yeah.
And then Rizza and the boys just got a call up to go party in Fiji. Unfortunately, not many waves by the look of it. Fun, but not really crazy. They just missed that Ethan swell by the look of it.
Right. Spewing.
But I did hear that they were all just like fanging around on jet skis, just straight through the lineup at Cloudbreak, but apparently it wasn't that good. So no one's really angry there.
If you're doing that stuff, you probably don't care. There's not waves, really.
Fuck no. No.
Just having a good old time.
I just couldn't believe it. Like, that's career-y done.
Yeah, that's hang the boots up. Another thing that was weird today that we got tagged in, Kanye surfing with Adam Sandler and Chris Hemsworth, apparently. Has to be AI.
Yeah, I looked into it. The background kind of looks like Byron.
No, I'm pretty sure that's a photo that Chris has taken, like a selfie, near where he lives. And then Kanye's just put himself in the back. In typical Kanye fashion, mind you.
Yay.
Just
now.
Yay. He's just put himself
Respect his pronouns.
He's put himself in the shot.
Yeah, because the background looks like white, but the headlands in the background don't match whites.
Yeah.
So it could be AI, not too sure, but that is, if it's real, that is a stellar lineup.
Like, they could, if they all, like obviously Chris loves surfing. Kanye's apparently now...
Kanye?
I don't know. Kanye.
Yep.
He's now into it. Adam Sandler too. They could just start their own live golf tour for surfing and just run it off their own money. Like, they just a little passion project for them, like us doing a podcast, but on a far grander scale.
Yeah, it'd be like, is it Ryan Reynolds? He owns the soccer team.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't really have to be like a soccer player.
No.
You just got to love it.
Yeah.
So maybe they can send the whole surf industry a lifeline. Just be like, we'll give you some sneezing money that we wipe our nose into.
100%.
To the surf industry, and it's done. Done.
They can be the daddies that come in and rescue it all. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, for sure.
That'd be great.
But it sounds like there's a few casualties that are yet to come, perhaps.
Yes.
Of sponsorships.
Yep.
Man, what a month. Like, seems like there's a lot happening in the sponsorship world. I would have to say primarily negatively. Not if you're Vissla, you're fucking cheering.
Depending who you're looking at, yeah. Depending on your perspective, and obviously the real shock here was Medina. I don't think anyone saw that coming.
But do you feel bad? I reckon he's kind of like, I don't reckon he's feeling the same as Yago. I reckon Yago right now is like a little bit of being like, fuck, like a huge career-y, ticked the biggest box in surfing and had to leave Volcom.
I was thinking the same. Like, Yago had the chance to absolutely cash in. Props to Vissla for getting his signature on the dotted line. We were privy to that information beforehand, but obviously couldn't blast it until the deal had been announced. But Look, I feel like it's almost a bit of a missed opportunity there for him. I can't imagine, even if Vissla dropped their entire team, there's got to be a non-endemic brand out there that would be willing to pay more. Fresh off a world title.
Yeah, I don't know. Some crew don't want a non-endemic on the nose though, because it can kind of look like Target.
And for surfing, generally, probably a good thing. Like you want to still have these brands involved, but just like very rarely does someone come off contract on a world title year. It almost, I can't even remember a time where this has happened.
Nah, never. This is probably the biggest sponsorship dynamic to ever happen in the history of any competition surfing.
Yeah. So like there is no bigger, you could argue the gold medal, but I still don't, from a core surfing perspective, that's not as big as a world title. Maybe from a marketing perspective it is, I'm not sure. But this is his prime earning opportunity right now. 26, 27 years old, right? Is your age?
Yeah, a bit older.
28 maybe?
He'd be pushing, 29, 28.
Okay, well, prime of his career, just won his maiden world title. This is when you go, look, I've probably got, I don't know, maybe 10 years left in my career.
10's pretty fruitful, yeah.
Like, if that, maybe less. Like, 39 is getting pretty old. The last 10 years, you'd just be wanting to set your family up for life, right? Maybe Vissla's got some sugar daddy that's shelving him some, I don't know. But I just feel like for him, he could just be going, he could be almost be writing a blank check right now, just going, who wants me? And I'm sure someone would come knocking.
Yeah, well, they did.
Yeah, well, Kanye might have. I was semi-wigging
at first on the announcement video from Vissla. I'm a Gen Zer, so to all the boomers out there, probably fucking hate me for that I didn't get the reference of the video.
Yeah.
So it did reference an old comedy movie.
Yeah.
But for me, I didn't know that. And I was kind of like, this is the weirdest fucking...
Pretty lame.
Welcome to the team video ever. But apparently, if you know the reference, we'll have to pull up the video, whatever it is, the actual movie.
It's really,
Apparently, they nailed it.
Yeah.
Like, it was spot on reference. So if anyone else is wigging on, what the fuck just happened? Like, was that the world's worst acting? Yes, it was, but it was a really good reference to an old school classic comedy movie.
Yeah.
So that's, I was kind of wigging on that. I was like, oh, that was strange.
It was, yeah. I wasn't familiar with the reference, but yeah, apparently they nailed it. So good on them.
You'd have to be thinking like Lobby is doing the old like, welcome. We've also had a few people in the DMs hint that a recent release from Mr. Cam Richards.
Cam's definitely gone.
You reckon he's gone?
100%. He put an announcement post up. He's off. He's cut. So Cam Richards is gone. It seems like, again, if this is true, it seems like they've just cleared house and gone, all right, we're having one team right
One
now.
hit wonder.
We're just having one. And he's going to be every pair of board shorts that we sell is going to be the Yago Pro model.
And they're going to be floral. Yeah. The top's going to be floral. The board's going to be floral.
Yep.
And everything's floral.
Yep.
That's, well, who else? We should probably know. But anyway.
Well, no, there's honestly, like, there's some middle tier guys that probably Challenger Series level and under that maybe retain their contracts.
Matty McGilvery?
Yeah, unsure what his situation is, but
has to be taking a kick in the nuts.
Yeah, I'd say every single, if they're still on the team, their deal got cut. If they were off contract, I guess you can't manipulate a contract during its term, but at the end of it, there'll be some lower figures, I'm sure.
What do you reckon about that one hit wonder? It kind of screams like there was a board meeting where they went, we've got one last hope.
Yeah.
Let's shoot for the stars.
Yeah. I respect it a lot from Vissla. They've just thrown down. I like it. But
can't do the fucking floral, man. Floral died in 2010.
I don't know. Maybe he's just going to roll out some like goat-based like merch.
It feels so different to Volcom. Volcom's edgy, smoking spliffies and like just a bit of a fuck you to authority. Mm-hmm. To what your dad's wearing at Christmas lunch.
Yeah. Vizsla's like kind of on the outside looking
fucking
like,
PG.
Happy to be here.
Sorry, whoever's listening from Vissla. Yeah. Just an honest thing. It just feels PG.
It's because it's a shock that like they've managed to get he's the biggest name in surfing right now from a competition standpoint, and they've jagged him. It's shocking.
I reckon they've paid major unders as well.
There's no chance. You can't pay unders for Yago Dora.
I got an inkling it's unders.
I reckon you're full of shit, mate.
I don't actually know the number, but I am.
There's no chance.
I know it's not above a certain number.
Right. Okay.
Winky wink.
Right.
$4.50.
Yeah, sure.
No, but I've heard it's not like a crazy number.
No. But not 7 figures.
No.
No.
Fuck no.
Yeah. Okay.
There's no one on 7 figures.
No, that's what I mean. Like
Net worth, maybe.
That would be a crazy figure to me if someone rolled out with $1 million. You've heard of $800,000 contracts for him back in the day. Like TB was on like 1 point something.
I think Dame was on the biggest one.
What did he have?
5 point something over 5 years or something.
Yeah, okay.
I think it was $750K a year.
No, Dane. Shout out Stab. How servers get paid. I was watching the other day.
Yeah.
Taj was on more than
right.
a mil. More than a mil.
Can I just say?
Can I as well? Just because a lot of people probably have seen it because the big fans of Stab, whatever. But he was sat in the back of a car doing this deal and just went in with a number and just went. They're like, I don't think they'll say yes to this, but I'm just going to throw it out there. And he just went like, just for the sake of the argument, so it was 1.3. So it went 1.3 and they went done. And he just went,
Yeah, but this is at the time when Quicksilver were chartering the Indies Trader and 3 other boats.
But like crazy.
Fuck yeah, it was crazy money.
Write your own check essentially. And they just went done. And he went, I probably should have asked for a bit higher. But
yeah, but I've been watching a lot of obviously Drive to Survive. I've been watching the basketball one. Last Dance or some shit like that.
Yeah, Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been watching, Netflix seems to be doing a really good behind the scenes deep dive into all these sports. We need to rip the lid off surfing. It's weird. It's got this gate kept, no one can know nothing.
Yeah.
And you know the best part? Everyone's on average Australian wage going, oh, we can't talk about this.
Yeah.
And then Google anyone in the NFL right now. You can be like, oh yeah, they're on 4.2 million.
Yeah.
Go anyone in the NRL. It will tell you everything. Tennis, everything. Basketball, everything. Why surfing? It's one of the lowest paid, but the most secretive industries when it comes to salary. It's like, that guy's on 60,000. It's like, work at Macca's, you're on 60,000. If you're doing full-time hours. Why? Where did it come from? We've got this kind of no one can know mentality, and it's peanuts when you I'm obviously I'm not a sponsored service, so
yeah,
but it's honestly peanuts, and we're you can't talk about it.
Yeah, well, it's the NRL is the same to a degree for those outside of Australia. It's the rugby league competition that we have here. Their salaries, they're pretty cagey on it, although the bigger ones do get leaked. So the information is it's not overly accurate a lot of the time as well, but for the big guys in the league, you generally find out a journalist will leak what they're getting paid. Surfing is like Stab will occasionally get information and post it.
How does surfers get paid thing was amazing, but it was just 10 years behind. Well, why is it not now?
You could.
Why is no one been fucking Jaddy Andre just signed with fucking Uber Turbo Surf School for $250K? That's everyone. That's something you can celebrate.
Yeah,
but it's no one can know.
Yeah,
it's such a weird thing.
It is for sure. Yeah, don't know. Honestly,
maybe that's why none of these other big brands are coming in, because they're like, oh, he must be on Iago's on $4.5 million a minute.
Yeah, they're just
we don't want to fucking borrow it.
We couldn't possibly afford this guy.
Yeah, someone just. Yeah, non-endemic just went, oh my God, I'd love to get in, but I heard it's fucking billionaires club over at WSL.
Yeah. And funny with surfing as well, because you're getting paid, but from that payment, it's all travel expenses, filming expenses, all that sort of stuff comes out of that money. So I remember Noah Dean had a really good contract. He would spend most of it throughout the year trying to film because it was this is my job, I got to do it. But then
you almost had to reinvest it.
Yeah, and then you see the friggin' you see $800K on or whatever it is on your contract, and then immediately 30% of that's gone. So you're not pocketing people go around and go, oh,
and then 10% to your manager.
Yeah, his $800K is going like in his bank, and it's like, no, it's not. He's getting 6 maybe, and then like I said, 10. I think usually 10% is the figure. So you knock off another 100K there roughly. Still, it's more than enough to live a beautiful life, but it's not as good as it seems on the surface. You got to factor in all these other things, travel budgets, all that sort of stuff.
I'll go as far as saying, like, knowing what I know without obviously exposing everything, but like 3/4 of the I'm going to say 85% of the surf industry is making under $200,000 right as of now.
Yeah.
For the whole sport, that's pretty fucked.
Yeah, well, a minimum wage contract in the NRL is 150, I think, or maybe 200 tops. It's in that range. So if you're in the top 30 of your team, so if you get elevated in the top 30 squad, you're making minimum 150K a year.
So what would that bring the average to the sport then?
Hard to know because obviously you got 30 players. They're not all playing first grade. So I'd say across the board average probably be like 400K maybe, around there, 4 to 500K. It's getting more because the salary cap goes up each year with inflation or whatever it is. But
imagine a salary cap in surfing.
Well, you do really have one because it's marketing budget for brands. It essentially is a salary cap, but the difference there is it's not like the WSL's paying these athletes. It's not like a governing body is paying their wages or a team's paying their wages. It's the brand's paying their wages. So bit different there, but it is. It's funny that it's so cagey around what people get paid. I mean, like, I guess to the same extent, maybe you or I don't go around just telling everyone what we get paid, but when you're a professional athlete,
I'm actually an advocate for it.
Just tell crew.
Not in a way to blast it, but like, what's so secretive?
Yeah.
The reason why it's secretive is because managers don't have to deal with fucking Bob coming in and going, what?
Yeah.
Simon's getting paid fucking $10 more an hour. That's the reason why it's secretive.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah. Well, interesting. And
like if someone said to me, hey, look, Finley, you get paid more than me.
Yeah.
I'd be like, okay, yeah, but Finley's doing A, B, C, D, E. Yeah. I'm doing A, B. Yeah. It's just the people aren't sometimes coping with those things. But anyway.
And like sort of segue from back into the Gabby Medina chat, I put on the post that was on Instagram. I don't think he'll sign with a core surf brand.
No, there's a lot of speculation that it will be outside the surf world.
A couple of people in our DMs they haven't told us, but they seem to know. Was one in particular that said, you won't believe where he's going, which to me goes, oh God, like, where is he going?
Bunnings.
Nothing's off the cards.
He just wants a fucking sausage sizzle.
Yeah, just give me let me surf South Ballina and get a sausage sizzle after on the way
Onion
home.
and all.
Yeah, beautiful.
But I reckon, look, I could be so far off the mark, but I don't think there's anything going back to the nose because he just doesn't need it.
Stab put it really good and said he's essentially surpassed surfing. He's now essentially bigger than the sport.
Superstar, they call it.
He's a superstar. And no one in the industry can really put a hand on it. Like, they can't go, hey, like, ride for us, because he's probably bigger than the brand, you know? Like, it's insane. So that's kind of where you go, maybe does an Adidas come in, or like Ido's already with Nike?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. That'd be cool.
Yeah, there needs to be a bit more. Yeah, I'd love for a sneaker brand to
imagine Adidas come in and just bring out the Gabby Medina shoe. That'd be sick. Yeah, he's been affiliated with him before. Wouldn't shock me. Yeah. But probably not. We actually have no idea.
No. But yeah, maybe we do a Largo version of how surfers get paid. Fucking expose everything and then just get murdered.
Just post it and then just go.
Be like, it'd get like 100,000 followers, but I reckon I'd get murdered.
Just give our location. Be like, we're here. If you can't find us, it's too late.
Yep. We'll put an Apple AirTag in my butt in case I get pushed overboard in the Philippines.
Did you have anything, like, we've got the Philippines obviously to get through. Did you have any other little notes from the week or from the couple weeks?
Nah, like we said, today's a bit of a dribble. I just wanted to say thanks to everyone to tune in. But no, it's good. I've been surfing a fair bit, and I think this year might be The year of Zach becoming a hipster.
No, what have you bought? What have you got yourself?
It hurts me to say, Philly.
Hang on. 20?
No, I haven't bought anything.
Are you using a 20?
Okay, so I was surfing Northwall with Connor and Smorgo. And as you know, I've got a DHD Juliet, and it's fucking incredible. Think of a boiling hot knife through butter.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's the board I just ruined as well. 2 of.
Yeah,
continue.
it's not going to feel like that anymore because
Yeah.
you just put about 15 fucking kilos of leaded paint on your board.
Yeah.
Any hoozle. I have an issue, and I think I might have addressed it on here. I'm not too sure. I have an issue. You can ask my partner. This is a real issue, and I think you know where I get it from. I can get spicy and a little bit head noisy, and I'm pretty good at like hiding it.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking hate it when I can't surf good. Like everyone else. Oh, whoa, fucking get in line. But like, no. Like, for a pretty like, I don't know. I'd like to think I'm not a hothead or something like that. Yeah. I've been called worse. I can get pretty heated when I'm not surfing to my full potential. It comes from some insecurities around being a grom that everyone kind of looked at and then just fading into the darkness. Kind of feel like sometimes when I'm surfing, I'm like, I want everyone to look at me because there's a...
Can I jump in there?
Sure,
quickly?
jump in.
I was at the point the other day. We have the smallest level of recognition, I think, possible in like social media circles. I was at the point having a melt, and I was like, if anyone out here listens to us, they're going to stop listening to us after this. Have you had that yet? I was like, I'm surfing so badly. If anyone is anyone's a listener, everything I say is discredited because I can't surf today.
No, I haven't had. I can validate what you're thinking though. That's
It was like there was probably 100 people out, and I was like, if one person of 100 here can see me right now, they've unfollowed us on everything and they've turned the podcast off.
Yeah, I can see what you mean by that, but I'll finish.
Finish
where
the
I was
story.
going, and I'll come back to that.
The hot-headed Juliet story.
Yeah, so like underwater, it doesn't happen often, but like sometimes I'll like fucking scream. Like, why did that just happen to me? Like an ungrateful little fuckwit.
No, I do it all the time.
And I thought, you know what? I'm 27. I've got to figure this shit out. Otherwise, I'm going to die. I'm going to be that cranky fucking CUNT in the lineup that every local town has. Like, hey, mate, how are you? Oh, fucking little doggy. Fuck off, you mutt. I don't want to be that guy. Mm-hmm. And I feel like it's a slippery slope from where I'm at to that. So I look at hipsters and they're always just fucking cruising. Yeah. They're always having fun because they're paddling out on a surfboard knowing this thing's going to go mostly shit.
Sure.
When I say mostly shit, not high performance. But they're okay with that because while they're waxing that surfboard, they're thinking, I'm going to surf this way. While they're walking out, while they're jumping off the rocks, they're thinking, how am I going to ride this differently? I think I need to just have some surfs every now and then, not all the time. But when you go out for a surf and think high performance 110% of the time, like how can I optimize this wave 100% of the time? It gets fucking draining. And I was surfing Northwall, obviously with Connor and Small Guys I mentioned, and my mate Claudio came out on a woody-shaped 6'4", 36 litre board for him. He's a tall lad and a bit bigger than me. Full canoe. And he goes, I really want to ride your board. And I was like, man, it's going to feel like a penny skateboard to you. And I rode his board and it changed the way I surf. I almost put my hands up like fucking every dipshit at the pass.
Oh, no.
I nearly did that. But I will be honest, I actually had fun. Now, am I going to do that every day? I'd rather kiss my dad on the lips than do that every day. But every now and then, it felt good. So maybe this year I need to have a garage with a bit more diversity. That's all I'm saying. This year, it could be the year of the hippie, the hippopotamus hipster. What do you think?
I hate it.
Okay. You'll be delighted to know that Connor O'Leary said, get fucked.
Yeah,
You're not
good.
doing that.
Thank you, Connor. Yeah, good call. I think you've got many years to be riding a 20 or a 40 litre mid-length.
Are you talking about the end of my career?
Yeah. Yeah. That's when I think you can pull it out. I think right now, just do my tactic. Just don't surf. I just don't surf when it's bad.
But I've been surfing a little bit lately, like for the exercise.
Only reason I'm not surfing though is I'm in a similar predicament to you right now, where I have these new surfboards. I've told myself I'm not going to ride them until I get to Indonesia.
Oh yeah, I've been so against
one
this
of which
decision.
Would be going really good right now, and I'm not touching it. I'm waiting, and I have a surfboard that also goes really good, but doesn't love small shit waves, which is what we've been getting. So for yourself, trying to grind the axe on a Juliet when it's 2 foot onshore slop doesn't sound very fun to me. And if I only had that board in my lineup, probably the same. But I think that the peaks and troughs of riding a high performance shortboard, yes, the lows might suck, but when you get a good wave and you smack it on a Juliet, it's not much better.
Yeah, I think
Could just be
I think it's the operator.
No, it's not, mate. It's okay. It's okay.
It is. It's the operator. I said, it's just,
they're not built for 2 foot slot. We know this. We know this.
But
Was Connor riding a Juliet that day? Probably not. He would have been riding a lightning bolt.
it wasn't 2 foot slop actually.
What were you surfing?
Like 3-4 foot north wall.
So you were just sucking.
Yes. But I think it's just mentally taxing paddling out and going this. When I'm paddling onto a wave, I'm like, I'm going to fucking shred this. And when you don't, you feel like literally just ending your surf career.
Let me just jump in there and just finalise that. There's nothing more annoying than being on one of those boards that you're describing and seeing a big section come out.
Yeah.
That's worse.
You just go, I'm going to have to bypass this one and have a go at a later date.
Yeah. So just...
I know, but that's what I mean. Like maybe I'll just do it like at a time. Like for me, that's Lennox Point. Lennox Point, 99% of the year, let me finish, is good to work on your cutback. Prove me wrong.
Lennox Point, like renowned point break in Australia.
It's heinous.
Globally recognised by some, I'm sure.
By some, fucking, there's every nationality under the sun the last few days.
Zach hates it. It's the best thing ever.
It's heinous.
It's... I do have my fair share of bad surfs out there, and at the moment, and I'm not just sitting here saying this because I don't want people to come surf it, because I surfed it last week or 2 weeks ago and had a shocker, worst evers. There was still waves, just crowded, whatever, don't care. But when I see Zach walking, it's actually a shock to me when I see Zach out there. I'm like, oh my God.
I have to put it in Google Maps, how to get to Lennox Point. It says 2-minute drive. Go straight, park car.
Go on, maybe pull out a 6'8",
that's what
gun
I mean.
Type setup and just do cutties. Why don't you do that, and then you know you're going to do cutties?
That's what I mean. I think I have to get out of my head to be like, I'm going to be on the Challenger Series in fucking 4 days' time.
We might. What if we are though?
I think that ship's sailed.
You keep talking to me, you keep going, we're going to do a QS, we're going to do a QS. And I'm like, I don't really want to do that.
What I will say, I'm going to put skin in the game in the potty right now. I somewhat let the competitive juices slip from 19 onwards.
That's right.
I'm not letting the Largo podcast slip.
Okay.
We're going to be bigger than Rogan.
Okay.
I'm going to get Rogan on next week.
Well, at least as long as you watch the comps and you speak from experience, I'm sure it's fine. I don't surf as good as you. It's well documented. And there's plenty of people in Lennox that surf better than me. But I probably still, even more so now when I surf, I try my best to at least be one of the better surfers in the lineup. Even if I'm like, not even in a comp, I'm just like out there going, how can I be a standout in this session?
Is that why you surfed Lennox Point the last few days? Because fucking hell, man, there was every Gumby in a 400 nautical
it wasn't
mile
hard to
radius.
be better than a few of them, but no. I'm even when I'm not in a contest, I'm like still going, I want to still be one of the better surfers in this surf.
Yeah, think about that. That's me, like every second. Everything has to be optimized. Everything has to, like that turn. If it wasn't CT level, I go in going, I fucking hate myself.
Yeah.
I've got to untune that.
No, just keep it going. It's good.
Why is that good?
I want to see more of that. I want to see you...
Yeah, at the cost of me.
I want to see
numpty?
you punch an umber crew at Lennox Point. That'd be...
No, it's never really directed at crew. It's directed at myself. And then I call them, like, I don't call them, it's a real thing, ants, autonomous negative thoughts.
Right.
And then, like, my brain, like, allows to think about it and go, oh, that's just a bad thought. And then I get angry because I let the bad thought get in. And then I'm angry because I didn't, like, manage it well, and then someone be like, great wave. I'm like, fuck off, dickhead. And then I feel like going, oh, no, sorry.
So if this sounds like you at home, reach out to Zach. He's got some solutions, apparently.
Tell me what I need to do, but I think the answer is long hair, which I've had before.
Okay, so Philippine World Juniors event.
I was listing.
I know you were. I'm cutting you off right there. World Juniors are coming up in a week.
I'm putting a dream catcher in my car.
Oh, no.
I'm putting a cooktop stove burner with the gas bottle inside the car because, as you do, and I'm going to shit in the bush at every single car park around Australia.
Leave rubbish everywhere. Smoke joints in the car park.
Yes.
You're going to do that too?
Be friends with everyone.
Are you going to smoke joints in the car park?
Big spliffies.
Okay. As long you can't just pick and choose. You've got to go the whole hog.
Oh, I'm going the full 9 yards.
Okay, beautiful. Love. Let's get into Philippines. We've freaking yabbered on here for nearly an hour. We thought we might not get half an hour out of this episode, and we're at an hour.
Philippines, WSL or World Juniors.
Kicking off.
Can you tell me who's in it?
Well, I'm not going to run through the whole list, Zach, because there's 24 surfers in each division.
That's not that many.
When I say division, I mean ladies and men's. There's a lot.
So there's 48 surfers.
Yeah. Do you want me to sit here and rattle off 48 names
That wouldn't take that long.
It'd take
If
far
I
too long.
said, can you list me everyone who was in NEAS that started at round of 4 million, then I'd be like, yeah, that's a bit tough.
Well,
but, okay, give me the first 10.
Let me justify this by saying, and without being disrespectful to anyone, there's fair few people in the ladies' draw, more so, that can't
Never
win.
heard of them?
Can't win. They can't. I went through the entire draw on my phone today. Can't. Some of them cannot win. And look, fair play to them. They're at World Juniors. I never even got close to World Juniors. So, but there's a few at the top of this event that are going to win or be in the winner's circle.
Those.
So, on our Australian ladies team, we have Sierra Kerr, Isla Huppert, Stella Green. So, Sierra Kerr coming off a pretty bad year last year with illness.
It was pretty ups and downs here. I wouldn't call it bad.
Well, I mean, I can't imagine she was enjoying her time in the hospital, Zach.
She won 2 stab highs.
More
money than this podcast could ever create.
More so from a health perspective. I'm not talking about...
Oh, fuck, she was well enough to surf in 2 events.
Well, imagine how good she's going to be now that she's better again. I
don't think that's curable in what she's got, right?
She's come
Is
out
it Lyme's disease?
Lyme's disease. I think it is one of those things that sticks around, but she's looking pretty good. She posted a video on her Instagram.
Lyme's is like autoimmune, right? Attacks the body.
I think so. I think it's like, and this could be wrong again, sorry, like Ross River, where it just hangs around. But she posted a video on her Instagram not so long ago trying to like get the cobwebs out, like get my strength back, my surfing strength. And she was ripping. So no concerns there about Sierra. Isla Huppert's, don't really need to say much about her. She's pretty much Molly Picklum 2.0.
She's fucking incredible.
She's really good.
If you don't know who Isla is, I'd be penciling it down somewhere and not forgetting it. Yeah. She's a bit of a dark horse. You don't see it like the stab stuff or anything like that. She's kind of your local ripper. She's
Molly Picklum, exactly the same thing. Like,
she's going to come from the deep and just everyone in the world is going to go, hang on a fucking minute.
Yeah, they're going to know about her.
Who the fuck is this?
So Isla Huppert's and then Stella Green, who just won an Australian title. So we've got 3 red hot chances in this. Not going to go too far into this event, but because we don't know a draw. We also we don't have heaps of info. We don't have a forecast either. But
apparently the forecast last year was not even close to what it was. Like, it was better than forecast.
Right. Okay. Cool. Well, all we do know, it's in the Philippines, in a right-hander, sort of reef break,
in the middle of buttfuck nowhere.
Absolutely middle of nowhere.
Like, you're not booking a surf trip there.
Nah.
It could be pumping. Like, it looked fun last year. But it could be like rifling Kramis, and I assure you're not going there.
No, for sure. I've picked a winner. The obvious choice in this draw for me, Bella Kenworthy. She's in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Obvious choice?
Yeah, I think so. Well, she's had a season on the World Tour.
Yeah, pretty damp one.
What do you mean?
Didn't do that well.
She kept her spot. She's going to be on there next year. And I think coming back from...
Not hard when half of them become pregnant.
Well, I think she's had enough experience on the top level. She's surfs well enough. I don't see her as she's to me isn't one of the standouts on the world tour, but I think coming back to the world junior level,
under 21.
Yeah, I think it's a big gap in class. I think she may be too good for the rest of this draw, although I think any of three, it wouldn't surprise me if any three of Australia's hopes finished up on the stage with the trophy. But I think if you're picking one of our hopes to beat her, I think Sierra Kerr is the one. She's the live chance in the draw.
I think Isla's going to be really hard to beat. It looks like kind of burly.
It does, for sure. I just think Sierra Kerr's got the air game that these other girls don't. And she does go to it in events. And if the waves aren't that big, it's going to be pretty handy for her because she's really consistent with it.
That's a fair comment.
Because obviously, you think about a pump and forecast, then yeah, she probably doesn't have the power turns that some of these other girls do. But I think in a wider range of conditions, she's a safer bet.
Isn't it funny that except for Stella, they've all got a spot on the Changers, which gets the winner of this event gets you a spot on the Changers as a wild card.
Yeah, weird, huh?
So it's kind of like if you don't win, it's semi a waste of time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
No one really...
It's got...
Third, second, third.
You've got the...
First, second, third, sorry.
The prestige of saying, I was world junior champion.
No, but that's what I mean. If you win...
Yes.
Big tick.
Yes.
If you get second... Look, if you get second and you're like 16, fuck, great.
Yeah.
But if you're already on the Changers, it's kind of like...
It's kind of almost...
just donated some money.
It's a step backwards almost, right? I wonder what the prize money is, though. Like, for Bella Kenway, if she wins...
I think it's 10 grand.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Jeez, Bella be like, oh, I get
Filipino.
I get that for a friggin' first round knockout on the world tour.
See, to me, what's she achieving?
Well, maybe she wants the wraps. Maybe she wants the world title under her belt. Maybe that could only really be. You wouldn't. It's a lot of traveling for her from the States.
At the end of the day, it's a pro junior.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's 3 classes below. Pro junior, QS, Challenger, Tour.
Challenger.
That's our new class.
That's our new thing.
That's like playing snakes and ladders and hitting a fucking snake.
Yeah, going backwards and forwards. I just think, yeah, it must be the adding a string to your bow.
I guess it's a bit of a hiatus.
Yeah, maybe it's just doing a comp. It's been so long since she threw a rashie on for a proper contest. Like, she obviously fell off mid-year cut, so she didn't even surf the back half of the year. And then now there's an opportunity to go and surf against people that you're going to be versing over the next few years on the Challenger and on the Tour too. So most of these girls are going to, or a lot of these girls are going to qualify. My dark horse, though, I've just pulled it up here because if there's any form of like waves here and like decent swell, I think this girl's going to be like a proper option to pick in this event.
Rip the lid off.
Vahiti Mahana Inso. Never heard of her ever until today. Like I say, went through the entire heat draw lineup and searched everyone up and had a look. Discovered her today. Have a look at this. That one there in the middle.
In the middle. Okay, so she Tahitian?
No, she's Hawaiian.
Hawaiian. Oh, big backside hanger.
She's got proper donkey kick on her. Yeah.
That's a turn that I'd be pretty fucking happy with.
Yeah. I think if there's any form of
But she replayed it in slow-mo, so she's clearly happy with it too. How old is this chick?
Well, pro junior age, I don't know.
Well, under 21, right?
Yeah. So I think just watch out for her.
But she did a reverse.
Yeah, she's
fuck wall.
She's got a bit, and she charges too, man. Not that it's going to really come into play in this event.
She's got a mature style. I like that.
Looks really good. So I think she's just for this event and moving forward. I think she's going to be really one to watch out for.
I haven't even checked the forecast. Could be completely wrong. I've just got a feeling they got kissed on the dick by a fairy last year, it's going to be absolute
really bad
this year.
Well, let's hope not, because we roll into the men's draw.
Men's it.
This is the most stacked men's draw I think we've had in a long time for this event.
Mm-hmm. The median age of surfing right now is like fucking 2.
It's nuts. There's definitely a few in this event similar to the women's who can't win, but
hit me with one who can't win.
No,
come on.
I'm not in the process of bringing people down. I'm trying to bring people up, Zach.
I like 2025 you.
Yeah. Well, I didn't bring people down in 2025 either.
Just me.
Just kidding. You. But how's this for Australia's lineup? So in the men's, we've got, I don't know why we have this many, but we do. Dane Henry, Winter Vincent, Willem Watson, Lennox Smith, Huey Vaughan.
Well, Lennox got a wild card.
Yeah, but still, there's 5 in total. So there's still 4 more.
Because I think we had the most...
We're probably
highest representation at some other class is where it usually comes from.
Well, regardless, like crazy,
That's
huge.
Imagine that as a heat.
Well, zero bias from me here, and I don't tend to be overly biased to a certain, even Australia. Like I try and reduce that. We don't know what the draw is going to look like, but we could seriously have 5 Australians in the quarterfinals, 5 of 8, if it works out. If there's the right people spaced out on the right sides of the draw, you could literally all 5 of those people could be in the quarterfinals. They all surf that good.
I reckon Leno and Winter have got something to prove.
Yeah, well,
came so close to picking the fruit of the tree and didn't get to do it.
Yeah, that's my sort of thoughts too. I think Australia's got the strongest hope of winning gold here compared to other nations. Although because of how stacked this field is right the way through, it wouldn't shock me for none of those guys to win. You know,
it wouldn't shock me if Dane wins because he's just fucking winning everything.
He's that good. Well, it's just like not too dissimilar to the way he won Worlds on in
Nicaragua.
I say Worlds.
Is it Nicaragua or
Costa Rica, I think, or somewhere like that. So yeah, Dane's a red hot shot. Like you could make an argument for every single one of those lads from Australia.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's Stacky Johnson.
It really is. So just from the rest of the field though, a couple of other guys that I think are going to really be hot chances here. Lucas Skinner from England.
Oh yeah, the English lad.
I've got tickets on this guy because as I feel like maybe a lot of people know, but I'm actually English from birth. So I've been waiting quite a long time for an English surfer to come through and
Is he a real one though? We've had a few phonies in the past where
he's legit,
have
mate.
the flag on the shoulder. Like, yeah, born in UK, but I surf Karamis.
Nah, he's proper.
From when I'm 4. It's like fantastic.
He's from Fistral Beach regions
Poor bugger.
in Nuki, which
I'm guessing he has the same skin colour as A4 sheet of paper.
Oh, he's probably got more tan on him than I do. So, but yeah, he's really impressive, and I think he is a guy to look out for over the next few years. He's going to be one that's trying to qualify and is really good chance.
He's on the Red Bull radar, so he's on their team. So
if you got that sticker on your board, you've done something right.
That's like a fucking having a really good hand in Yeah, you got +4s on your fucking board.
Yeah. The other one I wanted to touch on, Zach, was Connor Donegan dos Santos, which
Brazilian?
No, so Irish/Spanish, I believe. So
Dos Santos is very Portuguesey.
Connor Donegan is the most Irish name I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, but Dos Santos is Spanish.
Well, I feel like
that makes sense. Actually.
They've just combined it all.
Duh.
He is pretty much like him and Lucas verse each other a lot through the European tours and whatnot. And I think even the Rip Curl Grom Search Final a couple of years or last year or the year before at Karamis or something. They versed each other there, and it was fireworks. Both of them were going nuts.
I think I remember the one. Yeah.
I think those two are going to be right in the mix also. They're up there with the level of the Australian surfers that we mentioned. But when I'm picking a winner here, gun to head, obviously we have 5 outstanding Australian competitors in this event, and I'd be stoked if any one of them won. I'm just going to go gun to head here. I think Winter's going to avenge his second place from last year. I gave him a big rap a couple of weeks ago on the pod, and I stand by that. I think there's going to be a huge 2026 for him, and I think it starts here. So, first place in the World Junior titles doesn't really. It's a great start to the year. So it doesn't get much better than that.
No, it's that's where the roll goes on.
Yeah, that's it. That's where we saw Ethan Ewing. Same thing happened with him. So, and then my dark horse, I'm gonna throw in Connor Donegan dos Santos as my dark horse because many people probably won't know or wouldn't have heard of him. He's proper. So if he's standing on that podium at the end, don't be shocked one bit because he's legit. So that's kind of our first little intro into the Philippines. I'd highly recommend you watch this event. You might go, as a pro junior, I'm not watching it. The final last year between Winter and Bronson was nearly as good as a heat as I've seen.
It was between, and our boy Leno was doing miracles.
Leno was
in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, he was getting barked at as well.
He got barked at, he did. But we called it the most exciting surfing that we've ever seen, the heat.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's not QS.
No.
It's not Challenge Series or the Tour.
Yeah.
We were calling that heat, those like 4 heats of what we're kind of referring to, probably the most explosive, innovative surfing that we've seen on any tour.
100%.
So if there's anything to go off last year, I'd be tuning in, which is, what's it, start on the 11th?
I think the 11th. So
11th of Jan,
Yeah.
if anyone's keen.
make sure you're watching. It's
Yeah.
required viewing. And these guys, they're not just groms. Like, these are guys that you're going to be seeing. It's under 21s now. A lot of the guys that are on tour qualified before they were 21. So these are guys that you're going to be seeing in the next couple of years, and it's good to get a bit of a, I guess, indication of their talents. And there's plenty of talented guys in this. So yeah, look out. But from me, that's all we've got. We'll have a post. I'm going to Indo next week. We will be doing an episode. It probably won't be a post show because the event will have only just started. It might just be another dribble, or maybe could be a guest that we've got in the bank potentially. We'll discuss this after the podcast.
It'll be dribble, but it's the dribble you're not thinking of.
Yes, yeah.
Do you know what I'm referring to? You're going to be dribbling out of your ass, mate. First time you're going to Indonesia. Oh, my God. You're going to eat something and just go, oh, God. And you're going to be on your little fucking Sepeta moto. Every little bump going, oh, fuck. And you're going to get the leakiest ass ever. Like, first time ever to Indo, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking, I'm going to strap a GoPro to your head.
I've been instructed what not to do, and I'm going to do my best not to get food poisoning.
Drink the water. It's really good for you.
Yeah, right. And brush my teeth with the tap water and have ice in me drink. Is that what you're going to tell me to do as well, mate?
I used to get like people going, don't even eat the fruit there because fruit's like 90% water.
Right. I hadn't heard that one. Maybe I won't do.
Complete nonsense.
I hate vomiting. No, can't deal with that. So
you got to cop one.
I'm not doing
There's
it.
no one who has escaped the violence of the body shutting down in Indonesia. And you know the worst part, Philly? It's not the squirts. It's not the number 2, 3, or 4. It's like the 100% humidity. And you're looking at the ceiling fan, and it's like that scene in a scary movie. There's like flies on the fucking wall. You're just like, get out of me, demon. It's a sweaty fucking mess. And I cannot wait to FaceTime you. Or we can do a live pod of you on the bidet, just squirting the ring, just trying to clean it after the 5th time.
Nah, it's not happening.
Happening.
I'm not getting food poisoning. I'm not. And
no one goes, oh, what are you doing in Bali? I'm here to eat some dicey food and get food poisoning. It just fucking creeps up on you, mate.
I'm just pumped to go and ride me 4 boards that hopefully make it there in one piece. Ocean Earth, shout out. Thank you very much. They've sent me the absolute god pack of all board covers. It's just like really good.
Could you perhaps get a spare?
Maybe.
I know some people actually have a board bag. I'm stuck at where I've got the single board bag or the coffin.
Yeah.
So if you're going to like the wave pool or something, you're taking a coffin.
Yeah. For
like 2 boards, and it's just this. It looks like a condom that's been used, just floppy and irrelevant.
This thing's probably, I think it's the Apex, and mate, it's got like, obviously board bags come with individual sleeves, but on each sleeve it's got like a foam padding. It's the real deal. So I'm I'm very confident actually they're going to make it. And I've got me 2 Juliets, I've got me Rook 15, and I've got me Fever that are all just sitting there staring at me with horrific sprays on them. Who are you flying with? Couldn't tell you. You'd have to ask my girlfriend.
Wow. Okay.
Everything I requested, I said, I don't care if I have to sleep on a rock. As long as the rock has an area surrounding it with air conditioning, I'm happy.
Yeah, so I'm not worried about your Oz leg to Bali. I'm guessing on Bali. Yeah. But then you're going to Sumbawa, right?
Boats only. I'm refusing to pay for 4 surfboards, $100 per board. So we're going boats, and I'm going to... Because if I take 2 boats...
Your fucking life jacket? A couple of those things have gone MH370, don't you worry.
Mate, if I...
Do a quick little Google search of those puppies.
Nah. No.
Doot, jump on everyone. Glug, 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 glug. I've done it before, and we were crossing, and it was a car ferry as well. And we were hitting, because I was there for a NEAS as well. Like, people flying in, JOB flying in, everything. And the cars were like pretty much, if they didn't have the handbrake tight, they were pretty much hitting the car behind it, then hitting the car in front of it, then hitting the car in front of it.
No way.
And there's this crew sleeping on mats, just going, this is normal. I'm like, okay.
Wow. Well, yeah, I refuse to pay $400 for a flight to Lombok and then $400 for a flight to Sumbawa just to have my boards taken there. So we just go on boats.
Yeah, and they've unfortunately caught on of like how many's in there, and you go one. And they're like, yeah, man, there's about 15 fucking surfboards in there, and you go one big thick canoe.
Yeah.
They actually make you open up and check. But
do it. But yeah,
all the best. I
thank you.
do want to see some visuals of you absolutely praying for your life on the dunny. Get a lot of Picari sweats.
I will.
That's like a Powerade.
I thought you were going to say, I hope to see some vision of you surfing. I was like,
oh, that too.
Thanks, Zach.
That too.
Maybe some board reviews. If I can find a filmer over there.
Plenty of filmers.
Be good to go and do some board reviews, brand new, never surf surfboards in good waves.
With 4 kilos of paint on them.
Wouldn't that be nice? So
your board sprays look like the dunny bowl that you're about to sit in. No, I'm kidding. Leave it there. Thank you very much for everyone for tuning in.
Thank you.
It's going to be a big year.
Huge one. Strap in.
Strap it fucking in. Let's go. Catch you later. Bye.